Hey. Hi. Okay. Hawaii. Wet, sandy, fresh. My first international trip. I'm 6 years old and all kinds of bold. The Barneses rent a lovely seafront cabin, palm trees dotting the beach like straws in a cocktail. The ocean breeze is inexplicably alive as it snakes through every orifice, every pore, invigorating me in a way I've never experienced before. Nothing is amiss. And oh my God, they have Candyland. Now this is bliss. We spend our days walking along the shore, swimming in the sea, our family in perfect harmony. I make a friend, Katie, her straight dark hair framing huge brown eyes, wide open with excitement as we skip through the sand, searching for those perfectly rare seashells. Would you like to build a fairy house? Yeah? What's a fairy house? You don't know what a fairy house is? It's a house for fairies? Yeah. Turns out I'm smarter than I showed. It wasn't exactly the Enigma code. We scour and scrounge for our perfect treasures, our amused parents overseeing fondly from afar. We find a rivet in a sandbank, a perfectly hollowed out shelf on which to construct our dreams. We have to place the shells around the house like furniture. Then we leave it overnight for the fairies to move around as they please. We have to come back every day to change it until it stays the same as the day before, and that means the fairies like it. Whoa, how do you know all that? I'm from England. We know everything. Is that so? Good to know. No wonder my dad always knows the right answer. I wake in vigorous anticipation the next morning, my excitement barely contained during my parents' 5-year-long breakfast. I fly across the sand, wings near bursting from my sides, lifting me towards my magic mentor, the 6-year-old fairy guru who stands overseeing our creation. I'm nearly there. It's about time to decree. They didn't like it. See? I'm devastated. This is all because of me. I peer inside our model home, and sure enough, the furniture has been rearranged. Pieces have been plucked and carefully placed, changed, but with a thoughtful purpose. Did you move it around? No, it wasn't me, it was the fairies. She was so earnest and sincere, I felt a sudden and immense revere. Maybe, just maybe, there really are fairies here. I suddenly feel lightheaded and sweaty, nauseous and hot. Is that a spot? I'm just overwhelmed. This is a lot. Would you like to come get some ice cream? This is clearly the girl of my dreams. 1 mint chocolate cone down the hatch, with Candyland spread across the ground, I feel the dizziness return. Ignoring it, I protest as I'm scooped off to bed. As I fall asleep, I think of a world in which magic exists, one which I often escape to in my dreams. I can be free here, removed from reality for as long as... the flu and chicken pox. Because sometimes that's life. Then the storm hits. Our perfect family vacation suddenly plummets into chaos. A day or two passes and I can't keep anything down, including my necessary medication. But what about our fairy creation? It's worth interjecting here to say that this next part is not for the faint of heart. Mom, I'll preface this by saying that I don't know how I'll ever repay you or pretend to understand how deep a mother's love goes, for this was a true test. Thank you for shoving those pills up my bum. And for any parents out there who've had to do that for their kids, as punishment, you should make them tell the story to a room full of strangers. In any case, I got better. My body finally unfettered from its illness. The sun returned, and with it, my friendship. As we leave to meet Katie, I am warned of a possible disappointment, that due to the storm, it is unlikely our fairy home remains intact. I am quietly optimistic. Once again, Katie has beat me there, standing before the house like a mother bear. The doubt quickly pours in. What if it's all gone before it even begins? How is it? I was waiting for you. Shall we look together? Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's gone. The storm destroyed the fairy's home. This is the first heartbreak I've ever known. I hate you, Storm. I'm glad you're dead. Maybe I'd misread Miss Manners over here. Stupid Storm. If you ever come back, my daddy's gonna kill you. We set to work rebuilding our dreams, which is something always worth doing if they are big enough. Finally, we are done. Our second fairy web has been spun. See you tomorrow, Kira. Fingers. We return the next day. This time, I beat Katie to it. It's changed again. That shell wasn't there before, and is that a new drawer? These fairies are some interior designers, I'll tell you. I feel incredulous, yet dismissed. But this is surely proof that fairies actually do exist. How is it? It's changed again. They're trying to figure out how they like it. Well, how long does it usually take? I don't know. It's always different. But I have to leave tomorrow. Me too. My first day on the beach, I found the most perfect shell. Smooth and pale pink, I had been envisioning its new home on my bedside table. It would be a vessel through which to hear the sea, while I snuggle up in bed, cozy as can be. Here, let's use this. It's perfect. I know. See you in the morning. Fingers. The following morning, I'm very calm approaching the house. I think, even if we fail, I tried my best. And in that moment, that became my new life manifest. Katie stands waiting for me, her parents close by in the car. Look! Nothing is astray. And my pink shell is exactly where I placed it yesterday. We did it! They really like it. We quickly wet some sand and seal up the fourth wall, save a small entrance for someone no bigger than a doll. Done. Now it's their home forever. Will you ever come back to visit it? No, we always go somewhere different every year, and I build a new fairy house. So, they have houses all over the world? Yup. Do you ever see the fairies? Sometimes, if I close my eyes and then open them super fast, I can just see them disappear. Wow. I gotta go. Thanks for being my friend. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too. And with that, she left. It was like watching Peter fly back to Neverland. Yet Tinkerbell had found a new home. And I, Wendy Darling, had had one hell of an adventure. And now that it's all over, I know this to be true. I do believe in fairies. I do. Thank you. So this is one of 6 stories from an upcoming solo spoken word storytelling show that I'll be doing the Vancouver Fringe. So feel free to come chat with me. I can give you more information or take your email and let you know about the show. And yeah, thank you so much for listening.